Questions about Zimbabwe's future leadership are once again dominating political discussions both at home and abroad. Growing speculation surrounding President Emerson Mnangagwa's future, combined with increasing public attention on influential business figures and political power brokers, has fueled fresh debate about who could shape Zimbabwe's next political chapter. While no official succession process has been announced, discussions about the country's future leadership continue to gain momentum across social media, political forums, and public discourse. Tonight, we examine the growing speculation, the key personalities attracting attention, and what it could mean for Zimbabwe's political future. The growing succession debate. For several years, succession politics has remained one of the most discussed topics in Zimbabwe. As with many countries, questions about future leadership often emerge long before any formal transition takes place. Political observers note that whenever uncertainty appears around the future direction of government, attention naturally shifts toward possible successors, influential allies, and emerging power centers. In recent months, discussions have intensified regarding who could eventually play a major role in shaping Zimbabwe's next generation of leadership. However, it is important to note that Zimbabwe's constitution outlines clear procedures for leadership transitions, and any changes in government leadership would be expected to occur through constitutional mechanisms. The role of Vice President Chiwenga. Among the names most frequently mentioned in succession discussions is Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. As one of the country's most senior political figures, Chiwenga continues to attract significant attention from supporters and critics alike. His supporters argue that his experience in government and national affairs positions him as an important figure in Zimbabwe's future. Others believe that discussions about succession remain premature and that national attention should remain focused on economic growth, service delivery, and governance reforms. Regardless of political opinions, analysts agree that Chiwenga remains one of the most influential figures within Zimbabwe's political landscape. Business figures enter the conversation. Another interesting development is the increasing attention being given to prominent business personalities. Among those frequently discussed online is businessman Wicknell Chivayo. Known for his strong public presence and high-profile lifestyle, Chivayo often generates headlines and social media discussion. While there has been considerable online speculation about the political influence of wealthy business figures, there has been no official indication that Chivayo is pursuing the presidency. Nevertheless, political analysts say the relationship between business and politics remains an important subject in Zimbabwe. Business leaders often play significant roles in shaping economic conversations, investment discussions, and public debates. The impact of social media. One major factor driving these discussions is social media. Platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, X, and TikTok have become major arenas for political commentary and speculation. Rumors, predictions, and political theories can spread rapidly, reaching millions of viewers before official information becomes available. While social media has expanded access to information, experts caution that not every viral claim is supported by evidence. This makes it increasingly important for citizens to distinguish between verified facts and online speculation. What Zimbabweans are talking about. Across the country, many citizens remain focused on practical issues affecting everyday life. Economic growth, employment opportunities, infrastructure development, healthcare, education, and investment continue to dominate public concerns. Many Zimbabweans say they are less interested in political speculation and more interested in policies that can improve living standards. Political analysts argue that whichever leaders emerge in the future will ultimately be judged by their ability to address these challenges. The economic question. Zimbabwe's future leadership debate is closely tied to economic expectations. Citizens continue to discuss job creation, currency stability, foreign investment, industrial growth, infrastructure development, public services. Many voters want leadership that can deliver measurable improvements in these areas. As a result, any future political contender will likely face intense scrutiny regarding their plans for economic development. Political analysts caution against treating rumors as established facts. They note that leadership transitions are complex processes influenced by constitutional requirements, political party dynamics, public opinion, and institutional structures. Experts emphasize that speculation alone does not determine political outcomes. Instead, they argue that official decisions, party processes, and constitutional procedures remain the most important factors. For now, discussions about Zimbabwe's future leadership remain exactly that, discussions. While social media continues to fuel debate about possible successors, influential business figures, and the country's political direction, no official succession process has been announced. What is clear is that Zimbabweans remain deeply interested in the future of their country and the leadership that will guide it in the years ahead. As political conversations continue to evolve, citizens will be watching closely to see how events unfold and what the next chapter of Zimbabwe's political story will look like.